All right, guys, so today we are going to be talking about volume. So what is volume? Volume is the amount of space inside of an object. So today we're going to be looking at cubes and rectangular prisms. So we're going to be looking at how many cubic units can go inside these prisms. So the inside of something. So if you're looking at a box or something, it's what goes inside the box. How much stuff could fit inside the box? How much water per se could fit in a certain container. That's what volume is, and that's what we're going to be finding today. So to find the volume of something, we have a formula. The formula for volume is this right here. Volume equals length times width times height. So to find the volume of a cube or rectangular prism, we're going to take the length of that object, multiply it by the width of that object, and then multiply it by the height of that object, and that's going to get us the volume of the object. All right, so let's practice here with a rectangular prism. I've drawn a rectangular prism, and my rectangular prism has measurements. So we have a length of 5 inches, a width of 7 inches, and a height of 13 inches. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use our formula, which we learned is length times width times height, to find the volume of this rectangular prism. So first I'm going to take 5 and I'm going to multiply it by 7 because I'm taking my length and I'm multiplying it by my width. So I know that 5 times 7 is equal to 35. Now that I have 35, I have to multiply it by the height. My height is 13. So I'm going to take this 35, I'm going to multiply it by 13. 5 times 3 is 15. 3 times 3 is 9, add 1 is 10. Placeholder 0. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 3 is 3. Add this all together. 5. 5. 1 plus 3 is 4. So my answer, when I've multiplied my length by my width by my height, is 455. So I'm going to write that as my answer. 455 inches. Actually, I'm going to move this down a little so I have enough room to label it. 455 inches. Now, normally when we've done area, we write squared because it's a two-dimensional shape. But since we just found out how much space can fill this 3D shape, it's going to be cubic. So we're going to make that a little 3 instead. So it's 455 inches cubed instead of squared. All right, so let's look at another one together. Different looking rectangular prism, but still the same formula to find the volume of it. So we have a rectangular prism. Our length is 8 centimeters. Our width is 7 2/10 centimeters. And our height is 3 centimeters. So we're going to take this length times width. So I'm going to take my 8 and multiply it by 7 2/10. Okay, 2 times 8 is 16. 7 times 8 is 56. Add 1 is 57. Bring one place value over for that decimal, getting us 57 6/10. So we've multiplied our length by our width. Now we just have to multiply it by our height. So I'm going to bring this up here, take our 57 6/10. I'm going to multiply that by 3. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 7 is 21. Add 1 is 22. 5 groups of 3 is 15. Add 2 is 17. Bring one place value over for that decimal, giving me 172 8/10 centimeters cubed, again because it's a 3D shape. All right, guys, so that is how you find volume. So remember, length times the width times the height, okay? Remember that volume, we're finding that space inside that 3D shape, just like when I poured the water in here, okay? Obviously, more water can fit in there, but it's how much can fill a certain area, and that's the volume. Bye, guys.